Oh, well, I hit my list, so
Okay.
if you're on
Now
tonight,
we're
then get out
recording.
of here. Okay. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah,
Very
Okay,
good.
cool. I can hear you a lot better.
awesome. Yeah, you're coming in normal this time.
Okay.
Okay, so the recording started. So welcome everybody. If this is your first time on Blab, welcome. It's a really cool platform that we come out every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we being, who is we? Well, we're the Unstoppable Network. So Tammy and I call ourselves the Unstoppable Mamas. And we do that on purpose because we choose to be unstoppable, right?
That's
And
right.
and so with really the intention of not ever singling anybody out, everybody's welcome. Our vision is to create a community where people feel safe to come in no matter where they're starting at and just feel comfortable being a part of who we are. Then we decided to call our community, our atmosphere, the whole whatever, no defined boundaries, the Unstoppable Network. And as Ray so eloquently said last night on the call, it's because we do things in an uncommon way. We're breaking uncommon ground. We are uncommon. And so that's what it's all about. So that's kind of the hooty woody voodoo stuff of what we do. But really, to get to the hardcore of what we do is we make money. We do direct sales. We make money online and we help people that aren't making money know how to make money. It's direct sales. So it's mostly informational product, but that's what we do. And we do that by relationship building, lead generation, hanging out like this, having a whole lot of fun, and really tweaking how we define freedom. So hence the topic tonight, defining freedom. If you don't have a really clear definition and vision of what you believe and feel that freedom should be for you, then that's where you need to start. You have to know where you want to go before we can help you create the roadmap to get there. So what are the pieces of freedom to you? What's the big picture of freedom, and what are the small pieces of freedom? Because just like goals, we have to have the big goals. We have to have the big vision of what freedom is, but we also have to have those stepping stone pieces to help us get there and to help us stay excited and stay in love with what we're doing, stay in love with the journey, because it's not always the destination, it's who we become along the journey. So that's what we're talking about. I don't know if that helps you, Jellybean, but hang out and we're just going to talk about it. So Tammy or Ray, do you want to run with that jibber jabber that I just rolled on out?
Yeah, I will.
Go, Tam.
And tonight you can actually see me. I'm not sitting in the car dark.
Exactly.
So yeah, I'm Tammy Montgomery, the other half of the Unstoppable Mamas. And Michael, if you're listening, I know you just jumped on the Blab. I'm the blonde one. She has the black hair because he asked again. Another person asked again. It is so funny every time I
Three
talk.
conversations today and two yesterday. They said, "Hey, is this Tammy or Susan?" Yo, I'm Susan.
It is so funny. In the past 8 months, just it's just a joy. It's a blast. It really is, and it just makes me laugh every time we came up with this theme. And I just think a lot of times people like to see who's behind the scenes, what we're doing, and to me, just being able to hang out in Florida. These darn earbuds, man, I hate these things. I don't know who invented them, but they're not good. um, but anyway, just hanging out in Florida, it's freedom to me to be able to, travel, to be able to be where I need to be, take care of things when I need to. I've been doing high ticket sales specifically with webinar systems for 7 years. So this is pretty much, like I know it like the back of my hand. So anyway, that's what's cool about, having not only a business like this, but a network of people that you can rely on and just what it means to me is, freedom, and having just like, for instance, Susan, having her by my side, having her help me if I need help, or I help her if she needs help. And the thing is life will get in the way. So for me, it is one of the best things I ever did was partnering up with Susan, I'd have to say, in this industry. So yeah. So hats off to you again, Susan. I appreciate everything you do. Um, the time freedom, when it boils right down to it, you need money. Comes down to, it makes the world go around. So if you don't have money in your bank account, you can't travel, you can't do anything for your family, you can't really survive, right? So I talk to so many people, and they think that getting a good corporate job or something like that's going to give them freedom. Well, a couple people I talked to today, they're stuck. They can't get time off. They even asked, well, hey, you sound like you're by the beach or whatever. It was a motorcycle, I think, going by. And I said, yeah, I'm actually just standing outside of Starbucks today. And I'm, I work this business. And they're like, that's so cool. So to me, that's what it's all about. I can take my phone anywhere, plug right into it, and make, the money I need to make in order to provide this lifestyle. So that's what freedom is to me. And like I said, it's awesome to be able to hang out on a platform like this and to share, what we're doing. And because I'm passionate about it. I tell people, yes, there's been stuff that's been happening in the past few days, in the background here, but I'd rather help people, and just, not like go away for a week or two or whatever, when situations like this happen. I just would rather be, here helping people, and that's my love. That's my passion. So hopefully that kind of gives everybody a glimpse of what I'm about.
Awesome. Thank you, Tammy.
Absolutely. I may look a teeny bit tired just because I am, but I'm here.
You look
so
great.
Glad that you're here. It feels great to have you here.
Thank you.
For all of you watching, please make sure engage in the comments. Tell us, engage with us even while we're talking. Leave us some comments. What is freedom to you? And make sure and give us some props when we're speaking. Engage with us. Make sure that you follow us here on Blab and over on Twitter. If you don't really know what Blab is it's a engaging community style platform where you can live stream and you can choose to record it. It's just an incredible way of expanding your reach, how many people you're engaged with, building relationships. We've had some amazing conversations on here. People can jump on or jump off. It's just really engaging. So yeah, make sure that you engage. And you have an option to tell a little birdie. That means that you share it over on Twitter. Please do that. It expands our community and your community. So that's what this is all about reaching out. So I just want to say that little bit and make sure keep the comments, because here's the thing. When we're talking and recording this, and when you comment and you're really active in the comments, your picture, your tagline, and your comments it's all recorded. It's all saved. So many people see it. So it's really important to subscribe, engage, and comment. It's just as good for you as it is for us. So I just want to kind of go off of that. Ray, please tell us, what is freedom to you?
Well, I'll tell you, I appreciate you asking me that question. That's a big question.
It's a huge question.
It's a huge question. But I always wanted this. There's one thing. I worked most labor in my life, so I worked in a auto manufacturing plant. I've also done the oil field, and in both of those situations, I had to be outside, away from my family. And what ended up happening was that I always felt, man, if there was something that I could do where I can be home all the time. So I always played with the thought, and I saw other people working from home, or I saw people in network marketing businesses that, had made six-figure incomes. And I really thought, wow, man, I really want to do that. I would really love to have that lifestyle. I would really love to be able to, thank you. You can bring it. Thank you, sir. You can put it right here. I had to ask for some water. But
Hey, I'm
I
gonna
was,
get up and get my coffee. Speaking of that,
oh, see what I did? It's a chain reaction.
yeah. Whoops! I almost fell over too.
But one of the things was that when I started to entertain the thought, and every time I went to do it and grab a hold of that and realize that for myself, it seems like everything kind of fell apart in my hand. I thought, it's not working for me, And then I try something else, and it's not working for me. And it wasn't long until I got real estate. I would watch those infomercials at night for real estate.
Same here.
And the real estate and the real estate investing and all this, and Carlton Sheets and all these other guys. And I
Yep.
bought a book and I read it and I got excited. I thought, and it was Robert Kiyosaki's book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. If you haven't read it, you might want to read it. It's a great read. But he talked about 4 quadrants, right? Employee, then business owner, and went all through it. And then he talked that last one was freedom, entrepreneur. Freedom. And I thought, man, that's what I want. That's what I really, really want. And I've seen people have freedom. And then through all that journey, I found you all. And I saw you guys had that freedom. And I thought, if they can teach me what they know, and if I can just get a little bit of what they know, then maybe I can start experiencing that too. So when I plugged in and I thought, man, I never experienced support the way it was laid out. You know what I mean? Just the way it was laid out. It was line upon line type of thing, building. And I thought, man, it made it so much easier for me just to plug in and get involved and just do the daily do. So I kind of have a job now that I got to get up daily and do these little things. And then you get big results. You get these big paydays. And you're like, man, this is nobody's going to believe me. Nobody believe that this actually works. But, it works. And we can show proof and all that. But it works. And I just thought that's freedom, to know that you're doing something that's working for you and that you can teach others to do it too, if they're willing. And if they're willing to learn and willing to be to go through that own personal development to get their self out there and start seeing results. And Janine and Chuck actually were one of the two that I watched. They said, Ray, we've never seen anything like this. We're getting calls, we get engagement, we get activity from the things that we do, which makes it just worthwhile. So, yeah, that's
cool.
Yeah. So you immediately, here's what I love, is you immediately just dug in, consumed, and then you're immediately paying it forward, and your people are also immediately getting results. That's a beautiful thing. That's a powerful thing when it's immediately duplicatable. That's when you know you're onto something.
Yeah. That's when I think what I did was I let go.
Yeah. That's what we discussed today, Ray, when we were talking.
Yeah. And let the process be the process. And I just said, hey, okay, I don't care. This is because you would go and you would think, oh my gosh, I'm starting to experience this. Oh, what do I do? And then Tammy, oh yeah, I went through that already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were talking about that today. And I said to you, it's amazing just in the short time that you've been working with us, how you've grown. And that's what jazzes me. I know it jazzes Susan. It jazzes me. And like she said before, the more we see that, the more we get pumped and the more we, essentially share, what I'm saying? Our knowledge. But it's just amazing because, and I think I talked to you, it was 2 months ago even. I can't remember, 2 or 3 months ago. But anyway, yeah, you'd found me on Facebook or something like that. But it's just really cool to see your growth. And now, like Susan said, your people are plugging in, you're duplicating and paying it forward and, just sharing your wealth and, your wealth of knowledge. And I think that's just one of the things that I think so many times leaders, they forget and they just look at themselves and they're like, hey, what's in it for me? But what we have here in this network is just literally just sharing everything. And it's very rare. It is very rare. So many people have said to Susan and I, wow, you answer the phone I mean, that's rare, you know? And yes, we do. We answer the phone. We have support. You know, we have Saturday calls. I mean, it's just, we get pumped up and psyched when we see other people succeeding because, you know, that's just what we do. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, and just with my background, I always wanted to be in this line of work in some way, in some capacity, helping people, counseling people. I feel almost like a counselor whenever I'm talking to someone on the phone. Oh, shoot, 20% battery low, my darn phone. But anyway,
That's
and I
plenty.
know everybody knows our story, which is so cool because they'll automatically, because of the way we have our information out there, but they're like, okay, are you the nurse, ex-nurse, or ex-mortgage broker? Like I said, you know, and it is because her and I do have so much in common because of that, that past. And I think it just works out to where like-minded and people that have gone through difficult times will kind of gather together. And that's almost a freedom aspect. Like, in other words, I don't know how to really quite put it tonight, but knowing that there's other people that have gone through difficult times, that's almost a freedom feeling in the back of your mind, because you know that if they've been able to do it, then you can do it, and you can break out of that mode of being stuck. And why not live life to its fullest? Okay. Because you know what? You just never know. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow. So why not have that freedom that you desire? I mean, we're put on this earth, and the problem is like we're conditioned, especially in these past couple generations, to work for someone else and to make someone else rich. Why do that? Why not make yourself happy? Why not make yourself rich and your family, you know, because they deserve it. So it's just, you know, like I said, the conditioning, you do have to make a switch and condition yourself to know that, hey, you know what? You're going to have to work your business every day. You know, work on your business, not in it. Like even Robert Kiyosaki talks about that. So you can have the freedom, and, you know, and you can outsource. I mean, we have resources where, you know, you can plug right in and have advertising done essentially for you. And then, you know, and then just goof off a lot of times most of the day. Right, Susan? I mean, you and I are not like, we're not like bound to a cubicle. We're not bound to any computer stuck all day. You know what I mean? We just do what we want to do and let the system do the selling and telling for us and follow up. And then people are probably like listening and watching, like, what is she talking about? You can always connect with us afterwards and find out what we're talking about. But essentially, we're talking about freedom and how the internet and these kinds of platforms give us the freedom.
Exactly. And well, mine, I can't really say for me that I'm not attached to the computer, or I don't have to be, because to accomplish what we need to have accomplished, I actually do have to be sometimes so tied to the computer that I have to pull myself away. But that's because part of my passion work is creating the background sites and pages and traffic and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, there's parts of it, but as long as you're doing what you love, then that's by choice. And being able to choose the hours that I do that is still freedom producing, right?
Right, exactly.
And really,
oh yeah, don't get me wrong. I like to, you know, fuss and I do have to do certain things on the computer, but for the most part, I'm on the back end and talking and things like that. And I apologize to Christopher. We will try to slow down a little bit so you can read the lips. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. So yes, you're right, Susan. Yeah. And I think it is, you know, the way the internet's set up. You can take your laptop, obviously, you know, Starbucks or hang out Tim Hortons or whatever. You know what I mean? But yeah, I know what you're saying.
You know, what's really interesting about this topic is I was just remembering, I think it was for sure 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. And I was talking to a group of people, and I was trying to help them understand this concept, this community concept. And I was trying to explain to them how powerful it is if we just work together, and the collaboration, right? And that goes back to Napoleon Hill, the power of the mastermind, right? But but it's not just as easy as sitting there having a conversation together, because it takes some mindset, right? You have to be open to listen to everybody else and to respect their knowledge, give them time to speak and to actually listen and admire and honor other people's knowledge, etc. So the true mastermind, right? And just being open to where everybody else is at, and just accepting that and embracing that. And then once you get to that place, you know what's really cool is it doesn't matter what we're selling. It doesn't matter what the product is. We can all work together because we're all really selling the same thing. And you know what that same thing is? It's that it. What's that? We talk about the cartoon It? The It? It's freedom. Yeah. Right? We're all truly selling and working towards the same thing, which is freedom.
Right.
So that's really, I don't know, to me, I don't know if that means the same thing to everybody else or if I, explained it well enough. But when we think about it that way, doesn't it make more sense to come together and help each other and lift each other up and support each other, because we're really all working towards the same thing? How powerful is that thought?
It's very powerful. And I didn't know about it before I met you. It'll be a year next month, our anniversary. It's coming up a month from now.
August.
From tomorrow. Okay, I was thinking you in
2 years.
In August, it'll be 2 years. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Because that was our hangout, for that first hangout that Jason invited you onto my hangout.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then next month is the one when you interviewed me, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. And I didn't know about that concept actually does give you a freedom of venture. You know what I'm saying? So it's, So you do things sort of without people realizing. You do things that...
You're not supposed to tell that shit, Tam.
I didn't realize it was happening type thing.
Right. But it was all on purpose.
It was all on purpose. Why not? Why not be on purpose?
I forget who that was. I just called somebody up yesterday and they said, uh-oh, Susan's calling me. Something's on purpose. Oh, man.
Her wording rubs off. Don't worry, guys. It'll rub off on you guys, too.
So does this mean I'm in trouble with the Susan call or what's going on?
Yeah, they get to know you. They will nickname her. I'll find. I still don't have a nickname for you, but I'll figure one out.
Yeah, can I blame that on you, Tammy? What you saying about me?
Yeah, it was probably someone I told to call you. Oh, geez, that's funny. But yeah, it's the community. It's the well, like I said, I've said this before on another blab before, but it's worth repeating, honestly. Boy, these buds are really bugging me. Hold on a second. Can you hear me or no?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. True. I was like, how did that go from being able to hear me to nothing? But yeah, I just can't talk, and I don't know. I wouldn't be good at that. But I'm just looking at some of these comments. Mindset, absolutely. Yeah, you can call in. Jelly Bean, I love that name, by the way. Easter's coming.
Yeah,
up.
Right. I like it too. Oh, they left.
She left, or she, not sure.
Yeah, it's just Jelly Bean. It's just having trouble letting you on. I keep on accepting you, but either it's the platform, or sometimes it takes a lot of internet, a lot of broadband width. Yeah, to come on. So that might be all it is. We're not kicking you out, really. It's just either internet or platform.
They're trying now.
There we go.
Hey, there we go.
Hello.
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 Hello
Welcome.
from Argentina.
Awesome.
Sorry for my poor English.
That's
Oh,
okay.
wow.
What are your thoughts on freedom? Tell us. We welcome your English.
Well, I write there in the chat. It's my first time here in Blab. It's a new platform for me, and I like to know you and all these people here are looking for freedom, so the same and to me. so, so I think that all people have different vehicle to go to the freedom. I have my own shop. I have my own traditional shop, and here is too late in Argentina. It's 12 and a half. We started a new day here, but we are here learning the different tools to have a new friends, make social. Well, I know this social media, the new tool for contact to connect on other people and share our idea we have, or share our tool we found for go to this freedom. I don't know if you can understand to me.
No, we can absolutely understand you.
Yes, absolutely.
So I
So
think
what is your
you have your own personal vehicle, or you find a different way to get your freedom. I think I found my own vehicle, and I say like, okay, you can go fast or slow, but all we go to this freedom. Sometimes we arrive, and so we are happy because we are driving to this freedom. I have my own shop, so I have a short time to work in my freedom, but I work in my own traditional work, and I spend a lot of hours there. But I know this is not the correct way to the freedom. I know that the freedom is in other place. So we are here. It's time for me for relax and sleep, because I get up early in the morning to open my own shop. So we are here learning, and we have a different way to contact people and learn for other tools that we have to interact with other people and make make another friends. I know it's a Blab platform, and a lot of English people here, but it's a few persons that speak Spanish. So I think that we can teach another Latin speaker that we have another place to meet and talk with different topic in Spanish too.
Yes, and you can expand your community with Spanish and English speaking people.
Yes, yeah, my English is very poor, but I try to learn more hearing when you're talking, and I try to improve my English.
That's awesome. I understood what you were saying. Can you
Yeah,
tell
absolutely.
us
What
what
kind of
is your
shop
shop? Like what is your shop that you run, and do you love what you do?
Yeah, I love. I'm doing now is I work in a fruit and vegetables selling fruit to the customer. I have my own shop with this natural products, a few organic products here in Latin America. The people are. It's not like in the United States. The people are looking for organic products. Here it's just starting. The people thinking that is the correct way to make food, correct food in their body.
That's awesome.
But I like to do network marketing. My second, I work in network marketing part time, just a little hours per day. So I'm looking for a way to contact another person and talking about what are you I'm doing in my part time. So I like this platform to interact with other people too.
Awesome. Well, you're in the right place. You're talking to three gurus.
Perfect.
Two and a
Yeah.
half. 2.5.
So you join once a week here at 10 p.m. S time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can
Okay.
come join
So
us every Tuesday.
I try to join every week and learn what the gurus what do they say. Nah? Well,
Absolutely.
I don't take more time for your blab. I need to go to here. It's late. I need to get up at 6 a.m. in the morning. I say thank you for accepting to share my own story. Okay, thank you very much, and I will follow you in the next week. I try to stay here to learn more.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us and for sharing your story. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Okay, thank you, Susan and Ray and Tammy. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Awesome.
Good evening. Bye-bye.
See, I love this platform for that exact
That is
reason.
cool. That's the
Totally
coolness right there.
I know
Totally.
that is awesome.
Just meeting
Out of the
somebody in a
blue.
different country, beautiful.
Yeah, out of the blue, just because of the words. Where if that doesn't prove that we're doing something right, I don't know what is. You choose the right words for your target audience, and look what happens. It's like magic.
Yes, yes. No, that was awesome. On purpose.
Absolutely. That gets me jazzed.
Hey, Kenny, can you come out here?
I was gonna say,
Happy.
that makes you happy. Makes me happy.
Let's see if
That's
we get Kenny to jump on. You guys got to meet Kenny. You haven't met Kenny yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
come
yeah,
on,
I gotta-
Kenny, jump on.
Jump
I
on.
don't know.
I have to set you guys down.
Let's
on
try
something.
this again.
There we go, out the box.
Yeah,
I gotta
that
say-
one time.
I love your logo too.
Yeah, I do too. Remember that one time, Janine? I think she had to try like 10 times. So don't give up.
Oh, I know. Yeah, don't give up.
Sorry, guys. It was getting warm in here. Whew. They
That's
turned
all right.
the heat.
Oh boy.
No, not warm in Florida. There's just
Yeah,
not. It
it's like-
doesn't make
It's like
sense.
50. And they turn
I'm
on.
And they turn on
No.
There he is.
There he is.
Everybody,
Woo!
There's
how
Kenneth.
y'all doing?
Kenneth.
Good, good.
How are
I'm
you?
good. I'm good.
All right. It's your turn. Tell us, please, Kenneth, what does freedom mean to you and what do you think about being here? Tell us.
Oh my God, what does freedom mean to me? Freedom means a lot. Oh my God, it's all about being able to do the things that you want to do when you need to do them. One of the most powerful things and what I love about this community and you guys, like I'm actually in Florida now and I watch over my godfather.
Hey, where?
I'm in Palm Coast.
Where? Wait, where's that?
Well,
Somewhere in
I'm 8 miles from the beach.
Which-
I'm 22
which
miles
beach?
away from Daytona.
No way.
You're really
How
close.
far are you
Where
from
Tammy is.
Daytona?
I'm really close to you, like only like 50
What?
miles, 60 miles.
Yeah, you're close.
Yeah.
You're close.
Right now, wait a minute. I might be there this weekend.
Okay, let me know. Let me know. I'm open.
And just inbox me on Facebook. Because I think you and I are friends
Right,
now, right?
right.
On Facebook.
So,
Okay. Yeah, I'm in Melbourne.
well, what I'm able to do and what I love is I love working from home because I'm able to take care of my godfather who is at home. He's 88 years old, so he needs somebody with him 24/7. So I'm able to actually work on my computer, make my money, close it down, and take care of him. And it's lovely. I love it. Go to the beach. Don't have to worry about going to work. It's love.
That is awesome.
That's cool.
That's freedom. That's for sure.
Powerful thing.
Yeah, and then even before that, before I even moved out here, I was living in St. Louis. So for me to be able to just jump up at the last minute of a second, and I was able to do that because I work from home.
Yep.
So, everybody out here that's wondering, is it possible? Can you work from home and make money? Yes, you can do that.
Yes.
You can
Absolutely.
definitely. And
In fact, I just text saying someone wants to join, Susan. So
Yeah.
it's absolutely fun.
Very cool.
and
Yeah, and we
these
just
two
got an
ladies
email
right here,
saying
these two
asking
ladies
somebody
right
to
here,
go.
with these two ladies right here, I know six figures is all over.
Oh,
All over,
yeah.
all over me. I can just see it all over me.
Oh yeah, I'm getting bored with 5-figure months. We're gonna do 6 figures, right, Susan?
Yeah, absolutely. And we're gonna create 100 six-figure earners this year.
Yep, that's right. That was
Yeah.
came out of my mouth.
And we're
in January,
surpassing
and
all
then
of our
Susan-
goals so far. We've only been working together for a short 8 months. We're surpassing all of our goals. So maybe we'll get it done before the end of the year. And then what?
Yep.
Then you just
Then we got to up it.
does
Yeah.
anybody have anything urgent to say, or can I share just a little piece of where freedom kind of started to expand for me?
Yeah.
Do you mind? Is that okay, Tammy?
I'd love you to.
Okay. So
I love it when you get on a roll.
I'm going to start off by saying I made my first $10,000 online by just trying to pay some bills and buy groceries for my kids and keep the house. But that $10,000 is not important because of what I needed to do with it. What's really important is I made it from my bed. I was pretty I don't like to get into too much of my story very often, but I think this topic tonight is really important. And I always describe that time as a dark place because I was essentially I was stuck in bed with permanent nerve damage. I just found out, actually, I was in Boca Raton when I found out the permanence of my nerve damage. And they just kept on telling me, this is it. This is as good as it gets. There's nothing we can do. And so I'd gotten these motion x-rays that shown that every single time I move my head, it's pretty hard to do anything without moving your head, right? And every time I moved my head or moved my arms too much, the nerves between these two bones kept on getting sheared and sheared and sheared. So they told me, that's it. There's nothing we can do. So the only way I could control my pain was to stay in bed. It's really hard raising two hyper excited children from bed. So, they would often bring their movies in there, etc. We kind of tried to work around it. But how do you get groceries, clean the house, do all that mom stuff, the single mom stuff from bed, and then you have no money. So I took my laptop and I literally just started Googling, help, I need to make money now from home. And so I went from knowing nothing and stuck to getting those initial bills paid to keep us in the house and getting their groceries, and then just bit by bit paying for enough help, somebody to come in and help us get things done. And then moving towards, then all the next money went away. Every dollar I could went into a separate bank account. And then last fall, actually, the fall of 2014, I went for stem cell implants. And since then, a whole new level of freedom, because now I can sit up and be more active and engaging on these hangouts. And I've probably quadrupled my business because, of course, I'm more well and I have less pain. It's coming back and I'm due for stem cell again, but that's freedom. That's freedom because I can reach more people now. I can talk more. I used to have a kind of a 15-minute window that I could talk even because the spasm would start coming into my face. And Tammy knows sometimes we're having a really awesome meeting on the phone and I just say, I got to go. Because once the spasm comes into my face, it just hurts so bad that if I say one more word, I'm just going to scream, right? So I just had to inch towards it one more step. So when I say, it just sounds like words maybe, but when I say you need to have a really clear vision of what freedom means to you, you need to define it and you need to see it like so clear, like your fingers in front of your face. It has to be so clear and you have to be staring at it all the time because that's how you reach it. Like you have to want it more than you want to breathe. And that's how you reach it. And that's how you get there. And it is possible because I did it and I'm here telling you about it. And I'm going to keep on growing it. But yeah, so I just felt compelled to tell that way.
Amazing.
Thank you for listening.
The story is so inspiring. I mean, just so
It is.
inspiring because everybody, you know, and it helps me to say there is no excuses for me because I didn't have that situation. And when I hear somebody coming back from a situation like that, it makes me say to myself, Ray, I don't care what you got to go through. You can make this happen for yourself. You can make it happen for your family. And you know, and just looking at you, Susan, when I see you, it's like, yes, I can, you know, because she can. And she had something.
That's what
I
when
had
I
not
met her, I
faced.
said, I got to hear your story. People got to hear your story.
Yeah, absolutely. So it always put me in a position to up my level of doership, I call it. And I just think that that is just one of the coolest things to be able to be inside this network is to have stories like that, knowing. And I know that me and Tammy pretty much can, you know, we probably sucked up some of the same dust inside the real estate market, and maybe in carpet cleaning, you know. But you know, it's just, it's encouraging because you're like, man, I'm not alone. I'm not on my own. Yes, I have my own franchise, but I'm not alone. You know, and you can always plug in, and it's
right.
It makes it so much. It makes it so much more colorful and beautiful. Yeah. So
yeah,
and
that'd
be my
line. Sorry, Tammy. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, the comment, yeah, LOL. Well, you know what? Honestly, if you're gonna talk that way, just exit right now.
Yeah.
But anyway, you know, we're talking real here tonight, guys, and this is real stuff, and we're helping real people. Because when I had lost my fortune that I'd built up with real estate, it was a matter of just literally just, I don't even know what to say. I mean, it was a rough time. And, you know, and that's when the character's built, is in the rough times. It's not built in the good times. Actually, instead of asking us for $1 million, why don't we teach you how to create $1 million? We can do
Good
that.
point. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's doable. You just got to jump in with us and work. Right. Nothing is ever given to anybody. I mean, like I said, I wasn't born with a silver spoon. I was told by my guidance counselor I wouldn't amount to anything. So freedom to me was always working for myself, not for someone else. And, you know, ground up, you can do it. And just, you know, get through it. I mean, if you get no's or whatever, just, oh, well, that's no's. Who cares? Keep moving on. Right. But right. I admire Susan for what she's done. And that's what makes me a better person, knowing that I have a person next to me that is unstoppable. She knows I'm unstoppable. And we're here to help everybody. And sometimes you just meet certain people in your life that can change your life. So I've said it before, but if she didn't go through that and she didn't force her way through that, and I didn't force my way through it, and I stopped where I was, I mean, I could have stopped many, many times. Mm-hmm. I was thrown down. I was run over, even in this industry with MLMs and stuff. But if I would have stopped and then went into something else, I would have never met her. She would have never met me. So that's, you know, just how it happens. And now you guys, you know, now your people and then their people. And it just keeps going on. And it's so cool for her and I to see other people, you know, catching this vision and this dream. It's so exciting. We have people teaming up like her and I do, you know, in this business. And that's awesome. I just absolutely love it, you know, and it's a joy. It's really a joy to me. So that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, it is absolutely. And feeding off of that, Tammy, and like through some of those, the roughest times, I remember, and Mom still reminds me that of what I would say. And I would look her right in the eye and I would say, Mama, I can't wait until the reason why I'm going through this is revealed. Like it's got to be something. I can't wait to see it. I need to see the other side because I know there's a reason. It's got like it's it sucks, but what is it? Like this sucks right now, but I can't wait to see what that reason is on the other side. So yeah, she reminds me of it frequently. Yeah. Because there's always a reason, and we just don't always see it in the time. So if you're out there and you're struggling, one of this beautiful soul that Tammy's just been talking to her again today, and I spoke with her the other day, and she's joining us. And the words that rang, she was half asleep when she first heard our video, and the words that kept on ringing through her mind, and the words that woke her up. And the reason why she's joining is exactly what Ray just mentioned. You're creating your business, you're in your business for yourself, but not by yourself. And that's truly that we mean that like from our heart. And that's what woke her up. She literally was half asleep when she heard that video, but it was those words. So if you are struggling, or if you're out there, don't be afraid to reach out. Don't be afraid to ask questions. That is why we're here and what it's all about. It's a safe environment. Join the conversation. Like Argentina, we didn't know him. We welcomed him in, and what a beautiful thing that he shared his story and he didn't feel alone. Right?
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
Because both Tammy and I, we learned, like, tell them, Tammy, we learned alone. And how many times did you just feel so alone?
It was ridiculous. I hated it. I mean, I had a sponsor that pretty much ran magazine ads, so it wasn't duplicatable. It was very expensive to do right off the get-go. The thing is like, there was like weekly, like once a week where I learned how to, become a top recruiter and sponsor by the other guy that was actually running the program. But he only had once a week, and you could only pop on there and you could only type in. You couldn't talk to him like you guys are talking to us right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we own our own program, but now we're also top sponsors with, the big ticket program. But I'm saying that there was no communication back and forth. There was no blabs. There was no Google Hangouts. There was just GoToWebinar. So I'd type in my questions. Okay, well, how do you generate leads? What's the best effective way to generate leads, for example? And I would ask and I would ask and ask, right? Because I was like Susan. I had to pull my kids out of school. They were being bullied. They were being bullied so bad that I would cry. Like, every time my kids would come home, my kids would be just crying. And so I would cry, okay? So I had to do something. I knew I was not going to be able to go out of the house for work. The crash had happened in 2008. And so, it was so devastating to me to see my kids like that, right? So every single time I had a chance, I'd pop on these webinars. That's why I just don't understand some people if they don't come to these, because we're literally here. We're here for you. We've got this knowledge. We absorb it every single day. Susan and I are always masterminding. You know what I'm saying? So lead generation is not hard. I mean, and connecting with people, it's not hard. It's just, and I tell people all the time, you don't have to be afraid of other people. They're just people. I actually learned that, Ray, at a real estate event one time. It was before I flipped my first house. And I was like, trying to think how old I was, like maybe 32, something like that. So it wasn't too long ago. A couple of years ago.
Right, just a couple of years ago.
That was just a minute ago.
Just a minute ago. And this real estate.
I got to remember that one.
See, I'm trying to make my hair look a little more.
I'm stealing it.
You're stealing it. Just don't look at anyway. Back on point. He literally said, though, he's like, people are people are people. Like, why be afraid of connecting with people and making money? People want to pay you for your knowledge. Plain and simply. People want to pay you to be helped. And so when that light bulb goes off in your head, then you're just like a recruiting machine after that. Seriously. Yeah. You realize that, okay, I'd rather have the money in our bank accounts than someone else that is not going to help those people. That just irritates the heck out of me when people will call me up and say, I joined such and such, and now I don't know what to do. So guess
Tell the
what?
story.
Now they have a whole nother route to find. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So they got to come here. They got to join one of us, and then they'll have their time freedom like we do. So.
And that story you had about a $22,000 sale, the guy asked you for help because one guy left him alone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
that story just got me done.
They
Oh my
he opted into our site. He found us because Susan's, you know, how we have everything. Anyway, he opted into our site, and then he connected with me, and then he said that he'd paid $22,000, which that's we're at the top level in this program, her and I. And he said, "Would you help me?" And I'm like, "Who'd you pay? You didn't pay us.
You didn't pay us.
You want to repay us? You can certainly do that. Here's my bank information." And yeah, and the person literally didn't even get a freaking phone call back from the lady. I'm still a little upset every time I think about this. Ray,
I
why'd you
know,
bring that up?
me too.
I didn't mean to bring it up. Oh, I
I'm
meant to
kidding.
talk about freedom.
$22,000 and no coaching, no mentoring, no set class, no like, wow.
Yeah. Oh, and then come to find out, he joined another Emma. I won't even say the name of it, but everybody knows there's only a few really good big ticket programs out there right now. So anyway, he jumped ship because, and I'm like, why didn't you just whatever? But anyway, just bottom line is, you know, it's just sad to know that, you know, that people don't have the community that we do. But hey, we got what everybody
Here's
needs,
the
like we said
thing,
in
though. Yeah, exactly. And the reason why, like, because our why and our purpose is to expand not just our own freedom, but everybody we can reach to expand their freedom. This goes back to how we started into the topic tonight. It goes back to that uncommon ground. We're doing something uncommon. And that's cool.
Mhm.
We're doing it different.
Yeah,
We're doing it different.
absolutely.
It doesn't matter who, and you don't have to, like, there's no hierarchy or anything. Everybody is welcomed. It doesn't matter how many layers down, who's members. It's a community. Everybody's welcome. Absolutely.
Exactly.
That's just how we roll. That's our shtick.
That's our stick. Hey, I said
Love
that right.
that word.
I love that word. I said it right too.
Yeah. That was one of our funniest blabs, hey?
Oh,
It was.
my
I
God,
think it was only the
very-
second or third blab, and that was the topic. What's our shtick?
I know, and I couldn't even say the word. I'm like,
Or
what? Did
what?
you say? What does that mean? I had to Google it. I was like, what's she talking about?
I
Come
cannot
on, you
believe
guys.
you had
Tell
to
me it's
Google
not a
that.
Canadian thing. It's not a Canadian thing, is it?
What, shtick?
Shtick. Yeah.
Oh, no,
shtick.
no.
It's not a Canadian thing, but I had to Google it. I had to say, what in the hell is that word?
So awesome.
You might as well Google this. Don't be cheeky.
Hey.
Don't be cheeky.
Don't
I
be
got
cheeky.
listen, I'm a
Chicky,
natural
chicky.
woman, even though I
Kitschy,
went around.
kitschy,
She's
kitschy.
the smart one. She's the
Yiddish.
You
It
know
is,
the one
it's
phrase
Yiddish.
that I really. Sorry, Tammy, I couldn't hear you.
Oh, I was just saying it's like Yiddish or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, all my Jewish friends teach me the Yiddish words.
Yeah.
And
I am a
you know
natural woman,
I like the UK kind of more English phrases too. I used to get Wayne to repeat them all the time. And bits and bobs is one of my favorite ones. I find myself saying it like more often. I just adopted it because it's so. Oh, I'm just doing some bits and bobs.
I love English, and I love the English accents. It's a weakness of me. It really
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, me too.
Accent.
And I like their dry humor. It's just
Oh,
it's
forget
so
about it.
great. I just like it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm about almost 100% English and German, so English, Dorman and Schroeder are my roots. So
Oh, wow.
Very
Yeah.
cool. I'm a typical melting pot, a Canadian melting pot. I've got some Cree, some Aboriginal Cree. I've got some German, some English, right from England. What else? French,
Indian.
Indian. Yeah, that's the Cree. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, is that what that means?
Some of it. Dancing on the table. I can do the rain dance. I can do the sun dance.
Get her headdress, and
man.
she'll be fine.
Some sort of dance you do, and it's like voodoo dance.
Yeah. And
Not Haitian, are you?
yeah. And I'm actually, I have native features too from the surrounding area. So depending on what crowd I'm in, ask me, are you one of us? Just let me think.
High cheekbones?
Yes or no?
You want to say yes because then you get benefits or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but there's repercussions
Oh.
to saying yes.
The tribes,
I
different
won't ask.
tribes.
Yeah, you all gotta be careful what you admit to.
That's like living in Chicago. Hey, where are you from? Why would it matter? It might matter on some streets. You never know.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, and that's how it is here too. When I moved to the city I live in right now, Saskatoon, everybody would say, "So, where are you from?" Like that was the question when you're a teenager, right? When you're an adult, then it's what do you do? But it was always, "Where are you from?" And I'd say where I was from, Prince Albert, and they'd go, "Whoa." Just like, okay.
We know those people from Prince Albert.
Yeah.
I love that name. I love that name. Prince Albert is so cool.
I know. Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
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 I want to go there.
No, you don't.
No?
So anyway, then I started saying, then I would just whisper Prince Albert, but don't tell anybody. Try to bring some humor into the shock value.
That's why when people say, "Are you from New York City?" I'm like, "No way." I'm from New York. Don't put me in that crazy category.
Now, Kenny's from New York.
Yeah, I'm a New York
you
native. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'm a New York native. And, I'm actually, my people are West Indian. I'm a West Indian person. So, yeah, we're from St. Croix, a small island by Jamaica.
Oh, really?
Cool.
Man, we got to meet up. If I'm in Florida.
Yes, we definitely got to meet up while you're down here, even if I got to come your way.
Okay. Yeah, I got a couple things I got to do, but.
Yeah. I know you're kind of busy. I know you're real busy.
I got a couple things I got to do.
Yeah. She just got a couple things on her plate right now.
Oh, man. I'm sorry.
You are so getting my humor, girl.
That's what it's about.
Yeah. Where's Michael Leedy? He didn't even turn you red.
I know.
It's like the kids call me out on that. You know how, Tammy, I always say, "Yep, 2 minutes. Yeah, I'll be there in 2 minutes." Yeah, the kids call me out. That means 20 minutes at least, Mom.
Yes.
Busted.
She'll say, "I'm going to call you in 5 minutes." 20 minutes later.
The only time you know if I'm going to immediately call you is when I say, "Yeah, just go to pee." Then you know.
Yes. And then I'll say, "Same."
Yeah.
Same.
Oh my God. It's too much fun, seriously, working with Susan. It is sometimes. I'm just like dying laughing.
Yeah, we have a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
I had to release it a little gently because it kept on cracking her up. Like our inbox was full of all those laughing faces, so I had to be careful how I released myself. Little pieces at a time.
Oh my God! I was just like, "Who is this lady? Like, how did I meet her?" I saw some of like the history. You know how Facebook shows history and stuff like that. I'm like, oh my God, where did I find this friend?
Yeah, like in Pittsburgh. Goofy? Who's Goofy? What you talking about, girl?
Man, I need some sleep maybe or something. But no, in Pittsburgh, that's all we did was laugh in Pittsburgh, and we did these goofy videos. I still use them as a marketing tool. Seriously, I did them yesterday, and I get people literally commenting. I got some lady in my inbox said, "What do you guys do?"
We laugh.
Yeah.
We laugh a lot.
We laugh and make money. I want
We laugh and make money.
That's it.
I
love
want
it.
Hey,
$3,500 sale. Listen, a $3,500 sale. Sorry, I had to turn up my volume. $3,500 sales coming in because we laugh and make money.
yeah, exactly. But Tammy, like, we should tell the PP Dance hallway story.
Oh my God, you're gonna bring that up?
Oh no.
Don't do too much.
I don't know where I'm at on this one.
Anyway, we were laughing so hard, and I was trying to find the bathroom, and she wouldn't answer me to help me find the bathroom because she was laughing too hard, and I was trying to find the bathroom. So,
And she
so
walks right by it. She goes right by it up the hallway, and she says, "Heck with it, it's the men's. I'm just gonna go in the men's."
Hey, it ain't fair. That's like parking in a handicap spot and you're not handicapped.
Right.
so
But
bad.
you just get out the car and play like you handicapped. It works. It works. I do it all the
So
time.
she gets in there, she does her
Yeah.
comes back out, and I go, "There's the women's."
Okay, Godfather, I am on a business.
So anyway, after this whole escapade is over, like, we're exhausted. You know that exhausted feeling after you've just worked out for 2 hours? Yeah, that's how we felt. We're just like, whew. And I looked at her and I said, "Damn, Tammy, it'd be cool if we could get money laughing like this." Wait, we are.
We are.
I love it.
So then we had to go. We had to literally jump in the car because we were like, this is ridiculous. We're just gonna jump in the car. So we did. We went to Pittsburgh. Can you call in and ask? You disagree strongly. Can I call in and ask a question? Argument. What the heck? Oh, we haven't even been paying attention to these questions.
No, I have. No, I've been
Oh, you
watching. Yeah.
Okay. Man, I've been laughing. So I needed to get on with you guys tonight.
Yeah,
I really did.
you definitely need it.
Yes.
Yes. Sure, you can
Yeah,
get
if
on.
you're-
What's your question?
Yeah, just ask it in the little chat box.
Yeah, for sure.
Because Kenneth is on with us. Man, we gotta do another event. That was hilarious. Oh my God! And Ray,
I can't
you're
wait.
gonna be there.
Absolutely.
When is it gonna be?
I thought it was
What?
June
June.
June.
in Arizona.
Oh,
Is it Chicago?
I thought we were doing Chicago in June, or are
Oh,
we doing
June.
Phoenix in June?
I'm ready.
Let's do Phoenix in June.
Phoenix in June?
Yeah.
All right, we
Warm.
can do that. It's a proposal
or
for
sooner.
an argument.
There he's back. Boom.
Hey,
There
Kenneth.
he is again.
There we go.
A proposal for an argument.
I'm liking this, Kenneth. We're gonna definitely have coffee. Figure it out. We gotta figure it out.
Absolutely.
Tomorrow is Bob's birthday. He's 52. So
All right.
yeah, getting old, man. He's like getting old.
That's the young age. That's the young age.
Oh, 52.
Like the older you get, once you hit a certain area, the older you get, you just get young with it. Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
I'm learning when you're in your 80s, you just live life. Everybody else does everything for you. Yeah.
that's true. That's true.
The way to be.
Absolutely.
And another part of
Maybe
that,
we could get there in our 60s.
and it's even better when you got money.
Oh yeah.
It's a whole lot better.
A lot
Mhm.
better.
No.
And I'm learning that as well.
Absolutely. Let's as we close out, because I guess we're way past the hour here. Let's just talk a little bit about exactly how does how does the money expand the freedom? Like the details of it. Like what does money do on a day-to-day basis to increase the freedom? Do you want to jump in on that question?
Okay, I'll jump in on that question.
Okay.
One thing I've noticed is because I'm good with numbers. I pay attention to numbers. So, like, let's say if I went to work for that day, I know I got to buy lunch. I know I got all these little extra things. But what I realize when I'm at home making money, I have to go out and buy lunch. I don't even have to drive my car that day if I don't want to. I go in the refrigerator, I make something, and write it off. Hey, I ain't spend no money, but I made $200. You know. Certain things that you're able to see a little bit different when you start when you make money from home instead of leaving out. Because I used to work for Ford Motor Company. Me and Ray worked at the same plant, and it was a hustle. It was like you get up, you leave out the door, you do 10 hours, you come home, you're tired, you don't have time with the kids. You know, now what you do now, Ray? Basketball now, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful. You know, now if we worked at Ford still, you wouldn't be able to do that.
I wouldn't be doing those. No.
So just to let you guys know, like, the money really changes things, and it doesn't take a lot. It doesn't take a lot to live. We know this.
Right.
So it's about making things easier. And what I've noticed with you guys, Susan and Tammy, like, y'all make this easy to learn how to do. And I'm loving that. I'm loving that. Thank y'all so much. So much. Y'all give so much value. These girls give value. If you don't, one thing I've learned in business, and I've done a lot of different things, but I've never got this much value so fast, very fast.
You got set up pretty quick, didn't you?
Yeah.
You just like dived right in, and you're like, "Hey, I'm here."
That's it.
I love that.
Yes. So that's what I'm loving about this. So money definitely brings freedom. It's the closest thing you can get next to air. Them two things right there, air and money.
Absolutely. And isn't it sometimes the small things though? Like the small things. For example, I just put my house on the market. I'm selling my house. And so it's an old house. It was built in 1924. So of course there's been lots of renovations, but there's always some tweaking that you want to do to a house to prepare it so it shows better, right? And Ray, you know all about that because you know real estate, right? And so and because I have to be careful physically how much I do. My teenagers are sick of doing all that, and that's part of the reason why I'm selling. That's got a huge yard. So and they just don't enjoy it. And so my whole theme of you should do what you love to do within reason, of course. But so anyway, irregardless, there's some things. And so you can outsource, right? You can outsource to help you, whether it's to enjoy your day better, focus on what you need to, or work more effectively. So if I was spending all of my time doing the little things that take me maybe an hour and a half to do that would take the normal person 10 minutes to do, that doesn't make sense because that takes me away from my community, from my work, from my money-making activities, right? So if you have money, whether it's a small amount or a big amount to play with, you can do that, right? You can hire somebody to do the things to do to help either your work go better or your family or whatever the case is. And a few years ago, I didn't have that. And that's a freedom. To me, that's a freedom. Huge freedom.
Absolutely. And
or
you know what? I've also
Ray, you're heard it like this with your dad.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. And money allows you to give service beyond your physical presence, meaning that now I can actually go out and I can talk to a whole bunch of people and be out at the store, but yet I've got things working for me that are outside talking to all these prospects or getting these prospects to want to come and talk to me while I'm doing something else. And that gives money, and that's where money gives you the power of being somewhere else while you're still being able to be of service to other people. It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's powerful. Oh,
Awesome.
Tammy fell off again.
Yeah. So let's see if
Uh-oh.
Jelly Bean can get back on there this time.
Jelly
He
bean?
might make.
I'm working on it. There we go.
Hey, there she is.
Hi. Hi, how are you?
Good. Pleasure
How's it
to
going?
meet you.
I'm talking to Ray, Susan, and Kenneth.
Correct.
No, somebody else was asking me.
Oh,
So what exactly is this? I just stumbled across this in my email, and I'm going, what is this?
what is this? What's your name?
Deanna.
Deanna. Hi, Deanna. So what
Hi,
this
Deanna.
we are part of a community, and we call it Unstoppable Network so that we can name it. When we name ourselves, we define ourselves. It makes us more real, right? So we're a community that chooses to work together, and it's all direct sales marketing. So it's direct sales products. They're all information products. So we have a few different products, and starting from 200 all the way up to high ticket 22,000. So, but the core vision of what is this? This is a community of people that are expanding, lifting each other up, learning how to do internet marketing more effectively, direct sales marketing more effectively. A real focus on it is video marketing, which is why we're here, because it's how you humanize. It's really the key way how to humanize the digital marketing. Does that answer your question?
That does actually. Thank you
And
very
it's-
much
so
for
either
that.
200 your email was either about 200 cash creation or TIDOM, TIDOM, which is time freedom. Stands for time freedom. So
Okay.
if you were invited here, somebody within whoever your email was from, it would have been somebody within our community, and you should go back to that person too, and just ask them more about it. But that's mainly what we focus on.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good to know. And is this live all of the time like this?
We meet here same time every week, Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay. And what do you go ahead?
That's okay. We have 3 public events because we want to reach all of our whole community's target audience. So on Mondays, we have a live call at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then Tuesdays, we hang out here on Blab. We usually keep it inside of an hour, but if the conversation is rolling and people are engaging, we stay as long as possible. And then Wednesdays, we have at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have what we call Hangout with Mentors. So we just switch the focus a little bit more, usually same kind of topics. And we have a Google Hangout because you can have 10 people on the panel. So,
Okay.
yeah. And there's a link that can be shared, and just different ways so that we can reach as many people possible.
So this is basically for kind of like networking and stuff.
Yes. Networking,
Awesome.
prospecting. So essentially all of our members, we help them. Like mine and Tammy's vision is so that we can help our people warm up their prospects and feel welcome and invite them into the community while they're learning at the same time. Because when you hang around people that are succeeding, you hang around them, you pick up their language, pull it in to your unique self, do it your own way, add your own essence, but kind of mirror it. Don't become them, but become like them. Then you can do it on your own. So that's why we do it. Deliver lots of value, and people will trust you.
Okay, and the community that you guys target, does this go for me, for instance? I'm just now getting into freelance work and doing writing and stuff like that. Do you guys have all aspects of business? Or
Yeah. Like we have our specific products that we sell, but they teach you how to expand your reach figure out who your target audience is, how to reach your target audience. Lead generation is a really huge part of what we teach, practice, and do. And then Tammy is a master at closing, whether it's closing a service deal, closing a direct sale. She's closing all day long.
So Tammy would be somebody that I want to be into contact with so that she could, kind of coach me a little bit on how to do closing.
Yep. Yep.
What do you specialize in?
I just do all the other fluff.
All the other fluff. Well, it's okay. I'm fluffy too, so we're good.
No, I do video marketing and Tammy. Oh shit, you're listening, Tammy? Right?
Yeah, I love it.
Hi, Tammy.
She's not closing right now. She's laughing.
That's right.
Just talk to Tammy.
Beautiful, beautiful.
What did I say the other day? I said something about if you get the email from me, if you get the email from Tammy, make sure you call Tammy back. And if you get the email from me, we'll just call Tammy.
If you get the email, just call Tammy. Okay, so
I'm just joking.
Whose number is the 716 number?
Oh, that's Tammy.
Area code. Okay, well then, yeah, that's who I need to text then because I got that email. And she's like, "Oh, just text me." I'm like, "Oh,
yeah,
okay."
Weird.
I don't know who you are, but okay. I figured I'd probably better find out first.
Oh, that's so awesome. You see how this works?
Yeah, this is actually really cool. I've never seen anything like this, and this is really neat because it actually does make it very real and very like, wow, this is possible.
Exactly.
So what do you specialize in, Ray?
Same thing, online, offline marketing, selling franchises, that kind of thing. Same community networking that I'm doing with Susan and Susan and Tammy and my friend Kenny there. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are all basically in marketing.
People into the so somebody clicks on an ad or sees some content and they're kind of interesting. That process of guiding them through, touring them into the automated part of the digital marketing, and then this is what we do: invite them into our circle and show them what we got.
That is super exciting, and let me tell you the irony in that, because I was just sitting there putting out into fruition about wanting to learn marketing because I'm super creative. And I just have ideas, like I look at something or I see a commercial and I go, you know what they should have done? And it would have caught that many more people. And I go, well, I've never done marketing before though. I've been a stay-at-home mom for the last 10 years. Just mom. And you don't do much anything else. That's all you have time for. So,
mom? That sounds like a horrible swear word. Just mom.
Well, hello. You look at your kids and you go, "Oh, it's just mom." That's why I say just mom.
Well, they look at me. They go, oh man, it's like when they're really little, you're magical and you're amazing and everything, right? Oh, yeah. And in between,
you hang the moon. Hello,
smart. Like, oh, you're so smart. Thanks, mom. And now they look at me like, really?
You didn't know that? My kid did that to me. My oldest, he's 17 right now. And he did that to me in 6th grade. No, he was in 5th grade. And his class had beat the 7th graders in this math competition or whatnot. And he sits there and he looks at me and he goes, "Mom, you didn't know that?" He made me feel like just dumb as a box of rocks. I could not believe it. I go, you know what? I don't even want to talk to you anymore. You're smarter than me, and that's just not right. But that's good, he's a smart boy. He'll go far. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
You just always remind them where they got their smarts from.
That's right.
Yeah.
He does have a sense of humor too, which kind of works out well. So okay, so do other people just wait to chime in and come in video with you guys, or?
And lots of people are too shy to come out here and speak up and engage in the video. So sometimes some people just stay in the comments and comment. But yeah, some people just jump right out and ask and engage, share their story, which is really cool. That's why it's kind of funny how we found it too, because let me see. I think it was about in August, and Tammy and I we were recording 3 specific videos, and we wanted to really go back and forth on this topic. So we kind of had an intention of what we want to accomplish with these videos. But on a Google Hangout, only the person that's talking shows up on the big screen, and the other person is down in a little box, right? So we were sitting there trying to figure out, and I know that there's some other platforms, and I think one of them was called Uvu, but it wouldn't do what we wanted to either. But what we wanted was both of us to be on the screen having this back and forth discussion. And we're just like, it's got to be available. It's got to be in this technology, this day and age. So we left it and gone off to the next topic, the next project, and the next thing that we had to accomplish. And I think it was inside of a week or 10 days. And of course, I had been looking, like every time I had a second, I'm Googling and I'm looking for side-by-side video, live stream video. And then I found this platform, and I think it was maybe inside of 30 days old or something like that. Can't remember the details. So I bring it to Tammy, and we jumped on and tried it, and immediately we just loved it. We've been using it ever since. And people really like it. You can record or you can not record. It's really cool. Because at Google Hangout, the only people that see it or that can jump on are the people that you give a link. So it doesn't have that kind of spider web effect of reaching out to people like you. Like you would have just been watching and stuck on the other side, maybe not even able to interact or engage in the comments.
Right. And I probably would have just completely just disregarded it entirely had I not been able to come on here and actually talk with you guys and find out what it is exactly that this thing is.
Exactly.
All
right.
So that is really good. Good job, you guys. Good job.
Yeah.
Like really.
Thank you.
Well,
I'm so glad.
What are you laughing over there for, Kenneth?
Hey, I'm a happy person. You always smile on my
It's
face.
good to be happy. It's always good to be happy.
Life is good, Not in no cold weather. Sorry, Ray. Not in no cold weather. I am enjoying myself right now.
Well, good.
Yeah, you're in Florida. Where are you, Deanna? Deanna or Diana? Sorry.
Yeah.
Deanna.
I'm on the call.
Deanna. Where are
Well,
you?
actually, it depends on who you ask, because if you're Spanish, then it's Diana.
Oh.
But if you're English, it's Deanna.
Well, I'm a mixture, so can I call you whichever then?
You sure can. I am actually in California.
Oh, so
wow.
you have beautiful weather too. Well, it's
We
27
do for
here,
the moment.
Huh. What's your temperature, Ray?
Here in Cali right now.
It's cold. It's probably like
Saskatchewan.
20 some.
Yeah, it's 27 here. I'm in Saskatchewan, Canada.
What's the temperature right now here? No, it feels like it's really, really muggy, humid.
Oh, I've got Chicago. I put Chicago on my thing.
It's 68
Look, Ray,
degrees
so I
here.
can instantly see. Are you east?
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
30 degrees. It's 30.
I'm 27. Got you
We're at
beat.
68 here.
Well, I guess I'm not going to the beach tonight.
Oh, why not?
Hey, it's 30 degrees.
Just bundle up.
Bundle up, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
wouldn't want to go either.
Here we
Yeah.
go. Always heard from people from Florida and California that say, "Oh, you're still going out."
Yeah,
think
no,
I'll-
if it was that cold, I wouldn't go either.
Guys, I'm gonna go to the background part. I'm gonna come out of here and I'm gonna see if Tammy can come in. I'm gonna go take care of a little business.
Okay.
It was nice meeting you, Kenneth.
All right.
Nice meeting everybody. See you guys
Kenneth,
later.
it's nice to have some FaceTime with you. Thanks for jumping out.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, guys.
Have a good night.
Talk soon.
Okay, good night.
Wow, this is.
Well, that was
I am like really super impressed right now. Like this is really cool. Like
This is really cool.
I am so far behind on Digiland. Oh my gosh.
impressed
Like the
with just
whole
the
digital
platform or because we're so amazing too?
Well, first it's because you're so amazing. And second is because the platform. Oh, look, there's Tammy. She's coming
Yeah,
in.
she's coming on. She's tried like I don't know how many times here, but maybe this is the magic one. There she is.
There she is.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no volume, Tammy.
No uh-ohs.
Oh,
Oh, it's robot talk.
just give it a minute.
Nothing yet.
No.
I'm gonna try again.
Boy, she's having the worst time, isn't she?
Yeah.
It's yeah, but it's kind of tricky. This platform's I don't think is all to.
Yeah, and like any of the live stream ones, they do take up a lot of bandwidth. So sometimes, depending on your signal or where you are, it can be tricky.
Okay, so the first thing, like getting into marketing and stuff, because I really don't have a clue about marketing. I know a lot of people say that networking is real super important, both face to face and
that's
online.
Offline and online, and essentially networking, like what you've been watching us do tonight. This is what it is. You choose a focus, talk to the people that would potentially be interested in your product or service, and build that relationship, or talk to the people that you would learn from, build that relationship. That's networking.
Okay, so
Very
it's
specific on purpose. There's that word again. Choose the people that you spend the time with, people that will either need your product or service, or that will help you increase your knowledge and expertise.
Okay.
There you are.
Man, this sucks tonight. Sorry.
We can hear you though.
You can hear me now?
I can hear you now.
You could probably take the
Wait, Tammy, do it like the commercial. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
There we go.
And
Go outside. Go outside.
and I happen to have Verizon, so
Okay, well then
But-
we'll do the angel. Ready?
exactly. Well, my phone went dead. You guys got to look at my sweaters behind me, so I had to position myself so I could charge my phone. But yeah,
So you're on
Anyway.
here using your phone.
yes,
Oh, son of a. That's
you
really
can.
cool. I'm sorry, that's really cool.
So you're gonna text me after this, Diana? Is it
I
Diana?
am. I have your number. I
Okay.
yeah, it was in that email, and I go, I don't even know who sent this to me. And then they
Okay,
go, oh,
text me tomorrow because I'm gonna be doing my run tonight.
okay.
after
Where are
my
you
lab.
from?
I'm from New York, but I'm in Florida right now.
Well,
That's
either way, you're
family.
still 3 hours ahead.
Thanks.
So I want to make sure and,
Oh, okay.
and be mindful of that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
for
a
sure.
night owl, but I'm more like after 1 you can connect with me because let's see, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow after 1.
Okay. All right, then I'll plan on doing that.
I'm a night owl.
Are you? Well, okay.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But yeah. I'm with you on that one.
But I got 2 people I got to talk to in about 10 minutes that they're texting right now, and then a couple emails. So that's what
Okay.
happens whenever we do these events, these live events.
Mm-hmm.
Susan and I do. We're always we get very busy after these.
Yeah.
So tomorrow's gonna be the best because I have
Okay.
2 people texting me already.
Okay, then I will text you tomorrow,
Okay.
like around 1:00. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off of here and do some more looking into some stuff.
Awesome.
And I'll probably just tell you, I'll tell you a good time. You can text me, and then I'll just look at my schedule, and then we can, hook up a good time to talk.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. It was nice meeting you all. Thank you so much for introducing me to this. This is really cool.
Nice,
Isn't that
nice
cool?
meeting you. I'm glad you jumped
Absolutely.
out and said hello. It's always good to put a face and a voice and kind of a bit of a personality to somebody's name and who they are.
Okay. Well,
Absolutely.
awesome. Thank you guys so much, and we'll talk again soon.
Okay.
Excellent. See ya.
Good night.
Good night.
Well, I'm ready to call it a night. We've been on here forever. Thank you guys so much. What a
I've been on
great
and off.
conversation. What a great blab. Thank you.
It was great. It was really fun. Really glad I was able to hop on. I don't think
Yeah.
I'll be able to make it tomorrow night though.
Okay.
Some family stuff's going on. So
Okay.
That's all cool. We got it, Tim.
okay. Talk to you guys later.
All right.
Appreciate
Talk
you guys.
soon.
Good night. Good night,
night.
everybody. Good night, John Boy.
Good night, Mary Ellen. You're kind of like Mary Ellen in a lot of ways. it
Am I?
reminds me of. Yeah. Yeah, the one that kind of wasn't she the cohesive one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
The
cool.
brunette.
See?
Well, you're using
The
the big
brunette.
words. I'm gonna have to go to bed now.
or our other
Oh, my
exit
head hurts from the big
Peace.
words.
Peace.
piece.
Like double peace. Who says that? Double peace.
Peace. I gotta go.